It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you. Tell us a bit about yourself and what you at Skern do.
So I'm Debbie, by the way, for everybody. I'm one of the client relationship managers within Skern, and I provisionally look after the north of the country. And my role is to seek out employers that are asking questions or have queries around apprenticeship programs, and more particularly about, well, how are they funded? How would I apply? And so that market tends to be the smaller employer rather than the larger one. The larger ones seem to already know about apprenticeship programs, but specifically in the north there's a lot of SMEs, for example, and even smaller companies, 1 to 50 size, and they just still, amazingly these days still don't know a lot about apprenticeships and how they work and how they can access them and what's on offer, how do they work. So that's part of my role, is to go out and engage with these employers and support them in that area.
Yeah, so this is where us as Danbro, so we're a large organisation, and because of the amount that we payroll, we have to pay into this levy pot. But because of the nature of our work, where we help and employ contractors and freelancers, we as a company can't ultimately use up all of that pot, and we were struggling to find a way, because after a couple of years, does that then go back to HMRC and the government?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of underutilisation. So when I met you, this is how Danbro can help you, because we're allowed to give away 50% of that pot. Is that right?
That's correct.
So
you've remembered well.
so talk us through that. So at Danbro, we have this pot, as a lot of other large organisations do. So how has the partnership with Danbro and Skern helped others?
So yeah, you're right. So if you don't spend your levy pot on apprenticeships for your own business, excuse me, then you are allowed to then donate 50% of those surplus funds within a 2-year period. If you don't use them within 2 years, they do go back to the Treasury, and you can't get them back. So it's everybody's best interest that they are spent.
Yeah.
So 50% of those surplus funds can be transferred to other organisations, SMEs in essence, who currently have to pay that 5% contribution. So your donations to our SME clients has been absolutely invaluable, and I think that there's a lot would say that if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't have been able to develop their staff, or they wouldn't have been able to take on a new recruit, for example. They'd have had to be put on hold. So in answer to your question about how else do they benefit, how does your money benefit these organisations, if we look at the big circle of life, it's not just that they want to do it for their own nursery, for example, if we're talking about early years. It then feeds into the wider community, and it keeps it local. And to be able to do that is just another massive tick in the box for everybody. If we can keep it, to the surrounding area, and can grow our own talent, locally, for employees, that's always something that they really want to do.
Yeah,
and
that's
you've
really
allowed them to do that.
And that's really good, because at Danbro, one of the values that our founders really held true to was creating a future full of opportunity. So we already do some charity work, as in we've got a charity arm with Operation Orphan that go and help. But the partnership with you has allowed us to utilise our funds that we couldn't have used for anything else, but to use it for apprenticeships, but help wider communities and other businesses that are able to do really good stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be a charity, but any business that is wanting to upskill or take on apprenticeships, we are now able, through the help of yourselves at Skern, to help other businesses fund that, which we found really encouraging and something that we'd love to do more of. What's the average cost of an apprenticeship?
The average cost for our partnership, for example, is around the £7,000 and £8,000 mark.
Yeah.
Some are more, some are less, but on average around £7,000 to £8,000 So that's quite a lot of money. And to be able to spend it to develop a person so that they have the skills for the future, is absolutely brilliant. So we want to say a really big thank you to you and the rest of Danbro and your team that helped us put it all in place as well, because admin that goes on in the background as well. We just want to say a really huge thank you.
Well, from us at Danbro, we want to thank you as well for you and the team actually going out, finding these businesses that actually it can make an impact. The money is used for. One of the hardest things for us as an organisation is actually finding people to use it. So we're really appreciative that you're actually helping out the small businesses that our money can be put to good use for. So we want to thank you as well.
Oh, you're very welcome.